Hey, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Kyle here. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom unto the brothers who pushing this truth. Shalom unto the few but faithful Aquats, listening and learning, and the speckled birds that out there. Right, I want to make this a quick video here. Right, let's start from the top. I say, dear Christians, our family would like to thank you for continuing all of our holiday traditions. Our Christmas tree, wreaths, Easter bunnies, and eggs still honor us, your pagan gods, Baal, Ishtar, and Tammuz. I think because on the right hand side, say our holidays are all pagan because they are still being worshipped. And that is the truth, because the Lord gave us holy days and we celebrating holidays. Right? So let me just jump down to the bottom here. Let's say the God of Christianity and the God of the Bible are two different gods. The God of Christianity is made up of many gods, right, and rooted in paganism, as you can see the title of this video, right? Christianity teaches that Yahweh, they're supposed to be Yahweh, not Yahuwah, however you type it, right? But yeah, Christianity teaches that Yahweh's laws, statutes, and commandments are done away with, and that we don't have to keep them. They teaches that he is a God of love and only love, not including order of righteousness and judgment. And he correct, eh? They teach tradition and doctrine of men and not what his words say. Yahweh told us how to worship him and how to walk in the path he wants us to go. How to keep his feast days, his Sabbaths, his dietary laws, how to pray, and everyday living, etc. This is why it's important to read his words and meditate on it, so that no one can deceive you. This is why Yahweh said narrow is the path to life, and only a few will find it, and wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leads many to destruction. Khan. Now, I agree with everything he say here because it's true, right? I don't believe that this person is an Israelite, right? I didn't went into all of that, but I was reading through some of the comments, and people like this person here saying stop posting anything legions, yeah, I believe I pronounced that correct, in anything radio Biafra. Please, we are not here for all these things, right? You people shouldn't bring in religion into this struggle, else it shatters. Worship whatsoever you want to worship, right? I believe you are wrong in many ways. Who is posting this nonsense and all this shit? They tell you how blind people is. I like to believe most of them is jakes too, because I watch them by the profile pictures on them. Like this one here, you know. I don't know if this is Israelite or Elam. It could be Elam, I'm not sure. But yeah, all these people posting these things now. I'm gonna get a picture. I'll open up the picture, I'll save it on my phone. So right, let me read what's going on here, right? We're reading from Rimnam. Let me Rimnam first. Nimrod first, right? King/father, right? Say 200 years after the flood, Nimrod was the first king who ruled over all the people of the earth. He deemed himself a god and built the Tower of Babel to reach into heaven to try to kill Yahweh via alchemy, but Yahweh split his nation into many nations. Nimrod's kingdom fell, but each nation left still worshipping Nimrod. His son, Selaki, his wife, and his son, but under different names, which are still being worshipped today. And that is true. Generally, taking the pictures, right, it all coming back up to Jehovah, right, and Zeus still in a kind of play, right, because we just still see about them thing, Baal, I just say about Baal now and then, but it's mostly Jehovah, right? So let me go down to Ishtar now, right? Which is the wife slash mother, right? She was Nimrod's wife. After his death, she gave birth to Tammuz, who she claimed was Nimrod reborn, right? Via the miracle of a virgin birth and a fertility ritual she performed using eggs and rabbits. Sounding familiar? She also, so like, yeah, this thing kind of blurry here. She also stated that Nimrod's spirit lived inside of pine trees, which you were required to bring into your homes and worship it once a year, which is why you bowed to get your presents. Christmas time, right? And you see the little scriptures at the end, you could go into that too, right? We're going into Tammuz now, right? But wait, Salakia, you see the part where they say virgin birth? That's the reason where they get Virgin Mary from, right? But yeah, Tammuz. I wonder if you're going to be able to see properly, so right. Tammuz was born on December 25th. December 25th, and claimed to have the power of resurrection, though the power of the ruling elites of the world, the latest being the Vatican. His image, though it has changed, has managed to replace the true image and the name of the Messiah of the Holy Bible, who is named Yahushai and is the Negro descent, right? And Revelation 1 and 13 and 14, I'm sure brothers know that scripture, right? Giving you the description. It don't fit none of these pictures here. None. Right? We know it have the description for Yahweh and Yahushai in the Bible, which is Daniel, right? And in Revelation, and they both don't fit these descriptions here, So all these things what we've been worshipping for the past few decades, right? It don't fit at all. And the reason why when you read back up at the top, right, they say your pagan gods, Baal, Ishtar, and Tammuz, them basically thanking you because they come like you still giving your prayers unto them. You watching them as your gods. And that's wrong. I'm going to see if I could pull some scriptures here before I close off, because, I'm trying to make this a short video. Right, alright, then straight to the point here, right? There's Psalm 96 and 4. For Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. Right, verse 5 says, for all the gods of the nations are idols. Right, for all the gods of the nations are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens. Right, so even your Jesus is an idol, because as I just read with all the with Nimrod, Tammuz, and Ishtar and all of them, right? You seen where it stemmed from. It came from way back when up to this day, right? So you could clearly see that, he's an idol and we praying unto him. Well, as a matter of fact, let me even say we, right? Because I ain't even in that category, right? 2/3 of our people praying unto them. And the scripture in Revelation 1 and 13 to 14 literally gave me a clear breakdown of the description of the Messiah, right? Let me bring it out just for edification, right? Right? Revelation 1 and 13 going on, say, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his eyes were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burnt in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So let me go into this step by step, right? It says his hairs were white like wool, right? As white as snow. Now, when you take in Jesus, he had blonde hair, right? He hair not even woolly to begin with, right? He has straight hair, right? I say, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, right? When it is your thing in fire, what color you does see? Now a reddish orangish kind of color, right? Into 15 you see, and his feet like unto fine brass, right? As if they burnt in a furnace. Now you can search up what fine brass is or just brass, right? You will see that is brown, right? And when you put that in fire to burn, right? When you put something and it burn in fire, what color it become? Not black. So but the thing is, right, even if they didn't see that it was burnt in a furnace, right, brown would have still be the color, right? Not that white boy Jesus. But they even made it even clear to show you that, hey, even if he was brown, so they would have tried to put Jesus in that kind of, in between white, brown kind of thing. But they carried even further and let you know, hey, it was like if it burnt in a furnace, when it burnt it black, and Jesus not close to black. It's not close to black. So this not even fitting. He not even fitting the description of the Bible. And we people praying to these idols, boy. We people praying to these idols. That gonna bring around their own destruction. That's why the Lord say, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, They destroyed for lack of knowledge, because it's like, bruh. Anyway, this is Daniel 10:5. Then I lift up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire. So you see, same thing, right? And his arms and his feet like in the color to polished brass, right? So you're going with the color brass again, and it's saying his arms and his feet, right? So this time we're not even talking about his feet alone, talking about his arms and his feet, right? Like the color of polished brass, right? He's still getting that brown color, you dig? And his voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. So no matter how Christians try to play it, they can't confound the scripture and say anything different. Because to put it all in a nutshell, Jesus looking just like Esau on them, right? Now I ain't gonna lie, the real title of this video was supposed to be Jesus, Satan, same thing, right? But I decided to name it Paganism because it's like, I found that picture with all the idols coming down now, But hey, that's how it is. It's serious out there, right? But really and truly, Jesus, Satan, same thing, same person, because it's like Jesus is a white man, right? And we know the white man is the devil the Bible speaks about, right? Because the word devil just means deceiver, and who deceiving the world right now? Same Esau Edom. Is he led we to believe that we's Africans and all this shit, He led me to believe all these things, So that way I could have put it all in a nutshell and say, hey, the devil, Jesus, same thing, same person. Because it is the same thing and same person. But hey, I hope this lesson was edifying, right? Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, right? I hope at least one brother learned something from this video. This is your brother Kyle from Trinidad signing out, saying Shalom.